Microphone connected. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Test. 1. Test. 2. Test. 3. Man, what footage today was incredible. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Welcome everybody in the chat. Hello, hello, welcome in the chat. Sounds good? Okay, microphone is good. Man, do we have some footage for tonight? Amazing. Amazing. Hiccups. It's been good. Let me see here. Make sure I got this going. This needs to be transported. Let's see how long that takes. I gotta get myself a cup of coffee or something. I gotta get the midnight oil running tonight. All right, switching over to the stationary camera. Okay, we're live. Great. So we are back after a few hours, few days, or a day or a few hours, I would say. It is, first of all, welcome everyone in the chat that's tuning in right now. Welcome to the live stream again. Welcome Raj, welcome Jane. RE650. What's up? So it is day 8. We're almost we're 1 hour away from day 9, as this is a late stream, late evening stream. It is 11:04 p.m. Currently here in Iceland, local time 11:04. So we are doing a quite late stream, but yeah, it's the end of the day 8. I had to get situated all day today, and last night I went on and I brought back some footage which I was trying to stream. Eventually I passed out. I don't know if anybody was tuned in yesterday, but I completely passed out. You might have heard me snoring or something, but yeah, it was. I was already out. I was already out of fuel, out of gas, out of energy. I was just done. I needed to kind of recharge my own batteries for a little bit and get situated. So today I went a little bit earlier and got some incredible aerial footage. of the eruption. We are starting to see the left side, so the sister side of the Skogfell sister eruption, Litli, which is the left smaller one, is now slowing down. It is we will see in the imagery and the footage that I was able to capture how the fountain is closing up at the moment on the left side, and we're not seeing the crazy geyser looking eruption as we saw in the previous days, days 5, day 6, day 7. Actually, day 7 it was cooling down a little bit, but yeah, it looks like the left fountain is coming to a close, and the right side it will be the official crater creation, or the cone. But yeah. The third crater or cone within the system has shut down. It was a little cone right next to the left fountain, which is now lower, very low in pressure. So just left to that, as we see the live stream right now, just left to that was a little cone that was also working in conjunction to the other two, and right now it has closed. And the only two active are the left and the right, which are the sister Skogfell eruption. Now, I am exporting the footage as we speak from about 2 hours ago. It was just a little bit before sunset and during sunset. It's absolutely incredible footage. It's hands down probably the best footage I've captured so far of the eruption. Absolutely gorgeous. There's some tornadoes in there, like those dust storms or whatever you want to call them. We had some of that. We had an incredible sun. Lots of like I would say, like smoke situation due to the shift in the winds. Yeah, I mean, incredible spectacle near the eruption zone. So we're gonna get that momentarily, as I'm almost finished with the exportation of the footage. As it won't be live, obviously, but it let me capture even more footage than I would probably do if I had to do it live, because I'm very limited on batteries, and just by using one battery to go there and capture a minute of footage is not even worth it. So so I took the time to get myself situated and being able to capture as much as I could. So that will be up in a few moments. Let me see, how long is it taking? So it's been about 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, and I will be releasing an exclusive footage of today, day 8, closing of day 8 here in the Reykjanes Peninsula. It is 11:09 p.m. local time, Thursday. The day was beautiful, actually. Today it was really nice. Not too many winds. Actually, no winds at all until I think tonight. It picked up just a little bit, not too much. We had sunny weather, partly cloudy, and then towards the sunset, it started getting cloudy. It started getting fully cloudy. Another thing was the area was getting a little foggy, so it was hard to see. But eventually, towards the nighttime, the eruption just illuminates and breaks through that cloud of smoke and fog, and you can just see it clearly. It's absolutely just vibrant. You can clearly see. So as we see right now, the right side of the Stora Sisters Skogfell connection eruption is mostly focused and concentrated and pressurized on the right side of the eruption, as the left side is now in a stage of closing, and we will see that in the footage. So that's why there's a lot of activity happening on the right side, and it is clearly developed, the cone. So there is no question about it. We are about to see the crater on the right side of the eruption. Uh, yeah, it's always at night. So at night it always kind of gets the eruption gets a little crazy. There was a cone. There's like a little tiny cone, and you probably saw it in one of my day videos. There's a day aerial tour video on my channel that shows that little tiny cone, or that little tiny volcano cone that has officially been closed. That is no more. There's no more lava filling out of it, so it's closed. And now what we're seeing is the left side closing as well. So it's still active, but it's in the moments. It's probably like a day, maybe two tops, of probably closing up. So what else? Lots of spectators. A lot of people still coming here to see it. Obviously, it's no surprise. The most of the time where a lot of people kind of like linger and stop and see is during this time now, from anywhere from 9 to 12 at midnight. The highway gets packed. It's just incredible. Um, Last night was also beautiful. Both cones were going at it, and we had a beautiful not sun, moon. We had a beautiful moon that came out, and also we had the surprise appearance of the aurora borealis, the northern lights. So northern lights yesterday night had had appeared over the eruption zone, which was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. That was definitely first for me. I never seen the aurora borealis, the northern lights, glow above a volcanic eruption, and it wasn't soft at all. It was actually like quite massive. It was incredibly bright. It was the greens and the violets. So that was incredible. I posted a little picture up on my post about it. If you guys want to see it, it's a picture I posted. So that was incredible. There has been 2 nights where the northern lights have been appearing. The situations were just right for the moment. So yesterday and the day before. Today, I don't think it's gonna happen because it's a little cloudy. So I don't think we're gonna get any northern lights. But but yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy. I mean, the spectacle just keeps getting interesting and interesting here. Do they limit how many can come? No, there's no limit. Usually there's never a overcrowding situation where there's like just too many people and then you can't see anything. Usually in the spots near the Route 43 Grindavik, there's a lot of space, and usually people just kind of spectate and look and observe close to the entrance of 43. There's quite a few spots there that people just kind of like stop there. They see a lot of cars there, and they just stop there. But there are a few more spots further down the road, and yeah, I mean, and also again, 43, 41 is also congested as well, as cars passing by on the main highway 41, which connects Keflavik and Reykjavik. They they tend to stop there as well to take a picture or a video or something. But it's you can't really stop there because it's for emergency purposes only. Can you post a link? Can you link the photo? Yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me get the. I think I can link it, right? Let me see this. think you can link it, right? Let me see, post. And let me see, can I share the post? Is it possible to share the post? I should be able to share the post. It won't let me share the post. You guys have to check it. You have to go to the you have to go to my channel, and then you have to go to posts. It's kind of hidden. I don't know why they hide this. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Wait, is this it? No. I can't. No, there's no link. There's no that's weird. Unfortunately, guys, I can't link the photo from the post. So you're gonna have to go into my channel and then go to posts. So there's like the tabs on the top. It says live video, playlists. There's one that says posts, and it's up there. So let me see, how long do we have until the exclusive footage here? So 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, and I'll be uploading, not uploading, but streaming the earlier footage from about 2 hours ago. Tomorrow I will upload the high resolution version of it in 4K on the channel, and you guys can see it in a much more clear version if you watch it on your TV or something, and you want to have it as a screensaver or a wallpaper or something. It's usually, that's kind of like the direction that I'm taking it with the high resolution versions. They're long form, so it could be between 12 minutes to 32 minutes. I think this one that we're about to see is about 30 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes of footage. So lots of stuff. Almost, yeah, 30 minutes of aerial footage. And I can't wait to show it to you guys because it's freaking amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But again, guys, I'm exhausted. I was exhausted yesterday. I literally passed out on the live stream. You probably heard me snoring. I don't want to do it again, so I had to like just rest up today and get situated, set myself up, and then go out there again. I was able to recharge all my batteries and equipment, and I was able to hit up the area close enough during the day, which I wanted to get more day shots, as I already shot 2 days of nighttime, and I wanted to get a little bit more of like day into a sunset or something like that. So this video that I'm about to show you guys is kind of like in that zone in between night and day. So that was something that I really wanted to capture. But we'll keep going. I mean, it's the eruption is ongoing. We are 45 minutes of the closure of day 8, and things are looking absolutely gorgeous as always. As I say, this is the greatest show on earth. The northern no the northern lights were very very visible. They were, you won't see them on the stream though. Like if you guys are wondering why they're not on the stream, I don't think they're going to be able to be on the stream because all the cameras are super bright. As far as the lens is set up to be super bright, so you won't be able to see the northern lights on these live web cameras due to you just seeing the lava. That's the most brightest thing. Everything outside of the lava brightness is completely dark, so you won't see anything besides that. All right, so less than a minute. Less than a minute. By the way, can you guys tell me first if is the image lagging Is the video, the stream of the current camera lagging a little bit? Like, does it flicker? Does it slow down? Anything of that nature? I just want to make sure if it's doing anything weird. Okay, so it was, now it's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I just want to make sure. I'm checking it right now to see if it does any of that again. It could be just, oh yeah, I see. It's just I think the connection's having a hiccup. Okay, let me just check something here. All right, let me just I'm gonna just check the connection. I'll be right back. All right, I'm just I'm fiddling with the connection just to make sure it's I think it's just it might be just a weird connection issue right now. Yeah, the rocking is because I'm moving the base. But yeah, I'm just a little concerned with the freeze, with the pauses. I don't really like that. I want to make sure it goes smooth. So give me a few more minutes. I'm just troubleshooting here. All right. I mean, it's can't really do much about it. It's going through some roller coaster ride right now. So the connection, hopefully, it just kind of holds and doesn't drop. I can handle some slight pauses, but yeah, it's what we got right now, guys. It's I'm very limited, so I'm gonna roll with the footage because I really want to show it to you guys. It's really nice. So let's just I'm gonna roll it for a couple of loops, and let's just let's get going with that. So in the meantime, while we watch, I will troubleshoot as well. So just in case. So I'm just loading it up in a few seconds. And it should be coming on. All right, so this was earlier today, about 2 hours ago, so still very fresh, very new. This is day 8, just before sunset, and we can still see a lot of the moss fires there, and we see how far the lava has reached the field. This is we're heading southeast towards the eruption area, and then that lava's flowing northwest. So to the right we see Skogfell mountain, and straight ahead we have the eruption. We have the beautiful stora-skogfell eruption. Behind that mountain is the old eruption, Fragadarsfjall, just over that mountain. We have the Fragadarsfjall, but it's not visible right now, the crater. So you could see a little bit of the lava field where it has kind of spread out. Wind direction is going north at the moment in the imagery. And then as we close up, we get closer to the eruption area. As you see, most of the eruption happening in the right side at the moment, and is clearly the cone, the crater connection, crater creation is clearly happening now on the right side. As you can see, it beautifully designed, well shaped, and the left is slightly closing up and becoming a hole. So the left side is definitely in its final stages, as it no longer has the spillage. It has the drainage system, but it's becoming smaller and smaller. So as we check and pan to the left and see the left fountain, and we see here it still has that drainage, but it's not like before. Also the bridge between them, the separation area in the middle is also getting thicker and thicker. It's becoming almost one, whereas before it was more skinnier. It was much skinnier. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful show. Always a spectacle. This is one of the nicest eruption that I've seen, with this beautiful split into two. Eventually it'll be one, but definitely beautiful. Beautiful to see. Looks like it's a little laggy still, right? So here's a beautiful angle. This is very exclusive and very original view right now. It's a view that uh, after tons and tons and tons and tons of tries, I was able to capture. It's a very interesting view. It's the back of the crater on just an angle, seeing over its shoulder, and you can see the lava flow. But yeah, it's very very beautiful. Every time I'm always trying to find something new from the eruption. There's always something new that the eruption has to offer. So that's what I kind of try to find every time I go out there and capture this. The only thing today is crappy is this connection. I don't understand. I think we're just getting a bad connection today, and it's really screwing it up. But this footage will be up on tomorrow morning on the channel in super high resolution, super high definition, so you can see this beauty without any lag or anything like that. It will be pure, pure, pure. Right now, it's the stream live. Always has interesting hiccups and interesting things. So, but I'm just showing it exclusive here for the first time. As the days keep going and the more we capture, I try to bring. This is behind uh, the cones, behind the creation cones, with the sun in front of us. So that's another crazy nice view, and you can see the lava flow, the river flow from the right side. And that was that was the shot, the close shot I was telling you about. That was just over the shoulders, and here's the lighting. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So again, this was about 2 hours ago, day 8, closing of day 8, just before sunset, and this is the shot of the moment with the sun. We have the beautiful sun there with the lava just spilling all over the place, and the heat wave, showing the heat wave. It's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Another exclusive original shot that I was able to capture, and I just caught this on time because the sun was about to go. It was setting, but the clouds were are on the horizon, so it was going to disappear in minutes. So I was able to capture it, which is awesome. Let's see if we can change a little bit of this. All right, I think the connection is back. Hopefully this thing holds up. I don't know what is going on today, but it's been the same spot for the I don't know how long, and it's been crapping out. I don't know why. All right, so coming back to the sunshot, I'm kind of rewinding the tape here because I wanted to just make sure things are not lagging up again because I think I feel like they are lagging on a bit, but I just rebooted the connection and hopefully it's a little bit stronger. So I think just tonight is it's just weird. So I guess it is what it is. Technology, yeah. We're my setup is like caveman style, but for some reason it works. Today is just laggy. It's been it's been absolutely I don't want to say perfect, but great. It's been good for I don't know how long, and then just today it's just been crapping out for some reason. It's a weird thing. I rebooted this connection like 3 times already, and it's just not doesn't want to hold. Welcome, welcome, Clarice. Welcome. Thank you for the volcano heart. Make sure to check this. Make sure to check this footage because today was absolutely beautiful. The sun was gorgeous. I got it just before it set it before behind the horizon because there were clouds. But the whole setting was amazing, and I was able to find a lot of good stuff, and I think everyone will enjoy. See, right now I think it's just so. Here's the when the sun was just still up in the sky before it set it, in that beautiful flow of river lava. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is just behind the right side of the cone creation, which is right now the crazy one. But the lighting is just gorgeous here behind the cone. And again, this is probably one of the most beautiful eruptions that I've seen. A lot of moss fires still happening in the background. As you can see, things are still burning up. The winds are we're heading all towards the north, the northeast, I would say. So opening up the current here, we're able to see more of the crater as the winds pushed out most of the moss fires. And as the moss fires continue to get further away from the cone, and they continue to get less and less, things are less and less burning in the area, that smoke spreads away. The only time the crater gets pretty much like not visible is when the winds are shifted to the south, and then all that smoke that you see in the background shifts towards the cone, and then we really don't get to see anything. But right now, when the winds tend to go to the north, northeast, the veil opens up, and then everything is visible, which is absolutely beautiful and great to see. But this shot right here, I absolutely love. It's from the back of the eruption. So absolutely gorgeous. And it's just seeing that geyser, that fountain just shooting up in the air. Must be about around the 100 meters, 150 meters. And as the day just keeps ending, and then it goes into the night, as the video will progress, and then it will get darker soon. Um, we're going to see a lot more activity in the fountain here. Here we have a beautiful river, lava river flowing slowly, very, very calm, as that glow between the two black lava, hardened lava, just sets there. And this shot is one of my most um, exclusive for me. I think it's one of those shots that I found while I was circling the crater, and it's the just over the shoulder of the right side of the crater, and then you could see in the background the flow of the lava, the spillage, the disposal of that specific fountain, and it's two worlds. The geyser, the lava just shooting up in the air, and then the drainage of the lava down the river. Absolutely exclusive view, very original. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Um, like I said, it's one of those things you just kind of find as you observe this so many times, see it every day, and just every angle has been documented, and it's just a matter of just seeing different perspectives now, because this is absolutely gorgeous. And my other shots that I love to see are these, like, just cropped tops of the fountains, just viewing the background, the horizon, or the landscape. And here's a kind of like a pan down from the geyser, the fountain, the right side fountain. Absolutely another beautiful shot. And then you could see that. So we're looking on the other side from that shot of the behind the shoulder, where I called the shoulder is the high top of the cone, the crater, and then we're seeing um, that opening. Would be the front side. So right now it just started raining. Interesting. Yeah, it just started raining here. Um, So hopefully, just making sure nothing gets wet here, because I mean it's not raining crazy, but it is kind of coming down a bit. And here's another back shot behind the shoulder. And found this little gem here. This little tunnel of lava coming out. So again, if you're just tuning in, it is 12:09 here in Iceland, local time. It is August 30th, Friday, so I should be changing the, but I'll just leave it. We are watching on the big screen here. The little screen is a live feed right now. It is, like I said, 12:09. It's actually started raining here in the Reykjanes Peninsula near the eruption, and then the big screen that we're watching with the sun in the back of the crater is earlier footage from about 2 hours ago, where I was able to capture a lot of the current situation at the eruption site. So just before it got cloudy and hazy, I was able to go out there and get the beautiful sun and sunset. And I will have this footage up on the channel. It's going to be the high quality 4K version without any of this lagging that might be happening on your end right now because the connection is kind of wacky. But yeah, I'll try to put the video up tomorrow morning sometime. It's about 30 minutes, so this hasn't even ended yet. It hasn't even looped. Like I said, it's about 30 minutes as we see this beautiful shot of the lava. Guys are just going crazy. The background smoke, and then the plane in the background there landing in Keflavik Airport, International Airport. So these are some of the views I was able to capture today. And I'll have this up tomorrow morning so you guys could view it in the comfort of your home and a big TV at a super high quality 4K version without this, because I know right now the stream is kind of wacky and it's a little bit it's low quality, so you're not really appreciating exactly what I saw. So hopefully tomorrow you get to see it, you get to experience what I experienced, and you can see those details, because especially these shots right here are super detailed and you want to see that nice rocky situation. And this shot is also absolutely amazing. We had a tornado that showed up near the river, lava river. We have like one of those small kind of like tornadoes, like dust tornadoes, and it was able to pick up some of that moss fire over there, smoke fire, and there must have been a shift in the temperature, and we get these little like what I don't know what they call them. I think they're like just mini tornadoes or something. Last year I was able to capture a massive one. It went crazy. It was a massive. It might have been a real tornado. That's how big it was. But it's starting to happen here because there's like shift in temperatures. It's starting to get cold, so the temperature starts to shift, and then we get to see these little interesting tornadoes. But another amazing shot here as the good evening, Miss Lowas. I'm just checking the website, the chat room right now. A land spout, a dust devil. Yeah, that's what they call them, the land spout. I mean, I know they're not called. They're not officially, I guess, a tornado. I just call them. They look like a tornado. I call them a tornado. I'm not gonna start, figuring out what it, tornado. You see this? You see a spiral thing? A tornado. Done. You know what I mean? Like, I know it might not be the super official word or anything like that, but anybody who's anybody sees that, it's definitely a tornado to them. And here's the beautiful. This shot is actually really cool. It's the two fountains going one way and the other one going the other way. This is the cool part about it. It's almost like two cat ears, two bunny ears, also two eyes. This is starting to look very, very Halloweenish. It's got this Halloween vibe to it with the especially the colors, but just because it has those two eyes, those two like jack-o'-lantern, like Halloween pumpkin carving eyes. So look, it has like this Halloween vibe to it. This eruption, it's spooky, especially in this setting right now. This mood, this landscape right now with all the smoke in the cloudy gray. It's got that moody Halloween spooky look. The Great Pumpkin, yeah. I mean, it does when I see it from a certain perspective, like a little elevated perspective, especially that shot that was kind of orbiting around the front of it. It has that like that pumpkin look. Like for me, I've from knowing Halloween and experiencing Halloween and seeing the pumpkins on the doorsteps and carving pumpkins during Halloween. It kind of has that familiarity to Halloween, like it does, and just the colors, the black and the orange, have that Halloween feel to it. So this eruption does kind of give you that Halloween vibe. It's something that I grew up with knowing, and it kind of has that. It shows that it's got a see, like that's one of the things that I see. It's got a face, or the eruption has a face, or it has eyes. It's looking like it's very it's got a human touch to it. If it's not human, it's maybe something else. But it really does have like an interesting look to it. And because of the two fountains, for me, those are like two eyes, and they're definitely part of this whole story, or this poetic nature thing that we talked about what was it, 2 days ago, that the eruption, because it's near the Skogfell Mountains, Litli and Stora, that for me, I don't. For me, I think it's the two sisters. The two mountains, the Skogfell Mountains, which represent the forest mountain. That's what it stands for, Skogfell, forest mountain, and Stora. Stora is the name of the mountain, and Litli is the little sister of Stora. So, I would call it the sister of Skogfell eruption. And also because of the two fountains, the two eruptions side by side. They are two sisters. They are two eruptions connected. One is big, one is small. Completely makes sense. Completely makes sense to the location and to the mountain. Um, so it does have like something to it. It's not just a unvaluable no story behind what happened. Also, it did erupt next. Like the opening was near Stora-Skogfell, so I think in other words, like I feel like stora-skogfell should have been the name of it because it did open up in that area or close enough. Besides, it's in that Sinji area. I think it should have a specific name exactly because it opened up near Stora-Skogfell and ended up in Little-Skogfell. So that's why I feel like that's the story behind it. So we have reached pretty much the 30-minute mark, and now it's just looping back to the beginning. So I'm just gonna let this run again for anybody that's just tuning in. It's 12:18 a.m. It's midnight. It's August 30th. We just started day 9 of the eruption, and I should update this to day 9 actually on top. Because we are now in day 9. So this should be 9. So we are just in the beginning. We are 19 minutes in to day 9 of the eruption, and things are looking always very interesting. It's always interesting to see also the development of the cone and the crater. That is very, very obvious now as we see this specific footage, this aerial footage from earlier yesterday. Now I can say now it's yesterday since we literally just ran past day 8 and 9. So now I can literally say that this was from yesterday. So we can see clearly that the crater is being developed on the right side now. As we ran that poll, I think on day 4 it was, we ran a poll which side was going to have the crater. Was it going to be on the right side or was it going to be on the left side? I thought it was going to be on the left side. I think a lot of people we also voted on the left side, but clearly now we could see that the right side is going to be the the confirmation or the official crater or the cone, so we can finally call it the volcano. As the left side is, I think, days away of shutting down. The connection, or not the connection, the separation, that bridge between the two fountains is much thicker than yesterday. Things were much more thinner before. Now you can clearly see that there's quite a few, I don't know, meters apart. So, all right, Wendy, take care. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm gonna have this video tomorrow morning. I'm gonna upload it to the channel in high resolution, so you can watch it on your own time, or on a big screen, so it's much more clear. In Oregon, you have the Cascade Mountain Range and three sisters named Hope, Faith, and Charity. I can see that they have formed. Yeah, I mean, it could have been the same way. Like again, I don't know if that's the official. I don't know if what I'm saying is the official name. I put it. I said it because it's what I from observation and from being here and seeing this kind of like the eruption and where it gravitated, and just linking those two things together. Now again, this might not be the official name in the on the book, like if there's a book that has the official name or whoever comes up with it. But for me, I think in my story, in my kind of like observation and documentation and poetry, I feel like it should be called the Sister Skogfell eruption, or the Skogfell sisters. Now, in a few days, one of these things will shut down, obviously. So we're only going to have one. So for the moment, for this temporary time, it is kind of like the sister eruption because there's two of them. Now, we can clearly see that the left side, it's obviously still erupting. I mean, this is from a few hours ago, 3-4 hours ago. But the left side is still very, very active. Now, what are we gonna say when it's when it closes up? So when the left side closes up, what are we gonna say? Is it gonna be the sister Skogfell eruption? Yeah, we could, but then there's only gonna be one crater, one eruption happening. So at that point, I think it should be fair to say it's the stora-skogfell eruption because it ends up being Stora. Stora is the right eruption. Litli is the left. So I think at the end, from the beginning, it was Stora. Then it ended up being in Litli, Skogfell. So then it became the two sisters. And if Litli shuts down, then Stora becomes the center stage. So Litli, kind of goes away, but it's always there. It's always been there. Both mountains are still there. Both hills are still there. Now Stora would probably just eat it up and then become the cone. But it does make sense at the end. Officially, it is the stora-skogfell eruption because it ends up being the cone or the crater, which we see here on the footage. But what a show! What a spectacle! What a show! What a spectacle! I'm always gonna say it, and I'll say it again. I'll say it. I said it the first day. I said it the second day. I said it the third day. I said it the fourth day. I said it the fifth day. I said it the seventh day. I said it yesterday, the eighth day, and I'm gonna say it today, the day 9, which is about 25 minutes old or 25 minutes young. Day 9 just started. It is the greatest show on earth. Yesterday we had the Northern Lights. The day before we had the Northern Lights. So we had a combination of the lights, the eruption. We also had yesterday the moon, which is really, really incredible seeing the moon. Yesterday we had that croissant moon. Incredible. There's footage of that. If you guys want to see the yesterday's footage, which was mostly it was like a little bit of the light that was left over from the day, and then it went straight to the to night. But I was able to capture the moon in there. I wasn't able to capture too much of the Northern Lights because it requires a little bit more of a camera that can hold on, I just moved something. A camera that has a long exposure, so I couldn't get the Northern Lights. Take this off. I'm charging these batteries, and one of my adapters, which just went nuts. The fan just went crazy. I think there was like something got stuck in there. I don't know if you guys heard it on the live stream, but that thing was nuts. It was loud. Something must have got caught up on the fan. It was making a weird noise. Hold on, I just moved the other camera too. Yeah, and earlier in the month, because I've been here since early, like before the eruption. I always, if you guys want to, if you want to, if you want to check something really interesting, something very, I mean, if you want to talk about poetry and you want to talk about story and you want to talk about what else? Um, I don't know, like randomness. You want to talk about um, seeing signs or things like that. There's a video on my channel, okay? Because this was very interesting. I think it's something that a lot of people missed out on. Maybe some people saw it, some people didn't. I don't know, but I'm going to show you something that was really interesting and cool because I kind of predicted exactly where the eruption was gonna pop based on something that happened that day. So I'm gonna share with you guys a video, if this thing loads, where I was near the Svartsengi's power plant, and I was documenting some stuff there. And in that video, I show a strange appearance of a rainbow that started or pointed out. It actually had one. It was like a half because it only had a point in the horizon where it dropped, but then it went up to the sky and then it just didn't have any other connection. But in this video, um, you'll notice, and I pointed out that the rainbow literally just pointed exactly where the eruption was going to happen. And in the rainbow in the video, which I'm going to share with you now because I'm trying to get this link, exactly shows the position where it erupted or where it was going to kind of like erupt. So as this thing loads, and I can share the link. Okay, let me see if this works. Okay, here's the video. Is it? There it is. Okay, so I just put the link to the video, and I put sign before the eruption. In that video, and you can watch it later. I it shows so there's it started raining. It started raining, and then this rainbow comes up, and it points to a section where I was kind of monitoring and documenting. I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like it's near Stora-skogfell. And the rainbow points exactly on Stora-skogfell. So it was very interesting, and I put it up there because I thought it was going to be something just to laugh about later, but it was it had no scientific data or scientific meaning. It wasn't connected to anything. I mean, it was just something that I noticed, and then I was able to just point at it and say, okay, maybe it's gonna happen there, but who knows? I mean, it could have happened anywhere. It could have happened. It was predicted to go. It was predicted to erupt near the power plant. It was predicted to open up near GRINDAVIK. It was. I mean, most of the signs were more in that area. Um, nowhere near stora-skogfell. And then boom, and I used that sign as a place where I would document most of my videos near Stora-skogfell or in front of Stora-skogfell, and I knew that at some point that was gonna open up because the earthquakes also started showing signs that the stora-skogfell area was the most shallowest and most active. So on August 22nd, 9:26 p.m., boom, it erupted by stora-skogfell. So very interesting. And these things are just not like, it's almost like I can use that video as one of the things, but I think the majority of the signs were the observations that I was doing daily that led to me to confirm, to let me know that that was going to be the spot, because it was just showing too much evidence that that was going to be the spot. So yeah. So you guys, if you want to go see that, if you missed it, it's in there. I have proof. I have a little bit of sign proof there that it was that was going to be the eruption. And then it ended up going north, which was crazy. So it ended up shifting direction and pushed itself more north. But the interesting part also was that it ended up or holding its position near Skogfell, which is the sister mountain, the smaller mountain. So I don't know. For me, it's got a lot of story to it. Maybe for some people, this doesn't matter. It's just like a thing. But I think from documenting it and observing it so many times, I kind of developed that part of the story from the eruption, from my point of view, and I'm able to say this, or I'm able to speak about it or share it with you guys, because it does have a meaning to it. In a way, it does have value, and quite frankly, I think it's one of the most beautiful eruptions I've seen compared to the other ones. The other ones were, the one from Froðlagsfjall in 2021 was incredible. That thing was gorgeous, and it lasted a long time, and it was massive. That had the ability to build itself up. But this one has this one's different. It's got that split to it. It's got that, that power. I mean, it's day 9 and still has that nice power to it. It's very pressurized, very, very. Also, it's very visible. Not only that, it's very accessible. It's very visible to the public. It's right on the side where a lot of people never thought that an eruption was going to happen, which is near Route 46, Route 41, and it's very visible. It's incredible to see it from the airport. It's like when you're landing and taking off. It's incredible to see it when you're traveling to Reykjavik or coming back from Reykjavik. It's very accessible. It's very accessible, and it's very visible, which is one of the important things. So I'm gonna run this video for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go back to the live feed for a little bit, because I want to see a little bit of the live feed. We'll go back to the live feed, and then and again, if you're just tuning in, or you've been watching the big video in the background, I'll have that tomorrow in super high quality 4K for everyone to watch. It's 30 minutes long, so it's something pretty much that you can use as a screensaver or watch it on your own time. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You can watch it whenever. But it's another video from the daily observation. And now, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sure I heard so many people that tune in sometimes, or in the comments, the people that I can't make it here, or can't access, uh, or just can't make it here. That are that are really appreciative about seeing this, where on a daily basis almost, because it's like that's what I'm trying to capture, or I'm trying to capture as the experience on a daily basis, because I know a lot of people watch this every single day, and they're able to kind of understand the development on a daily basis as if they were there. And the only way to do it is just to, I guess, capture this daily, try to capture this daily, and try to show the differences. But it's got to be long form. Like it's got to be a lot of areas that need to be covered, a lot of sections that need to be viewed. So that's one of the things that I'm trying to show in this in the stream, or in the videos that I upload. I'm trying to convey that. But at the end of the day, this for me is just it's documentation. It's been documentation since the beginning. I've been documenting these eruptions and these volcanoes in Iceland since 2021. So this is not my first rodeo, and I've been covering this for a long time. I've actually witnessed the the formation, the evolution of the Reykjanes Peninsula. It's incredible every time I see it, or there's an eruption, and how it changes. And I remember how it was before these eruptions. So, like, one of the things that really caught my eye is the change in the Grindavik area. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I've practically been there so many times during the 2021 eruption, that I just can't believe that Grindavik is now almost like, you know, a ghost town. And Grindavik was a place where you would get to meet, you would get to enjoy time there at the cafe, uh, the N1, get some fish and chips and burgers, or an ice cream, the pool that they had at the sports facility, and at the Grindavik soccer stadium there they had. Yeah, so many things. There was a beautiful restaurant next to that the sports arena. So many places where in Grindavik that were accessible are no longer accessible, and it's the evolution. It's the evolution of how the eruption treats everything. So thankfully, this one was a little bit more north and didn't disrupt anything. But um, the dangers are the power plant and the town of Grindavik. So, but yeah, I've seen a lot here, and that's always been the case with these streams, or these videos that I do of the eruptions. I mean, I could go back to 2021 when I was broadcasting live the Fagradalsfjall eruption, and you can go back to my channel, on the live tab, and you can check the live streaming I did in Fagradalsfjall. And I mean, that was primitive. That was. I remember it was bringing a phone, two phones, the drone, and what else did I have? Yeah, it was the drone and two phones, and then the tripod had to put the phone where I transmitted it live. But I was using the phone to broadcast the stream. It was terrible, horrible. Quality was horrible. Connection was super weak. Imagine streaming in the middle of the mountain, trying to find a spot where you can get connection just to do a stream. And the only way for me to get the drone footage out of the screen was from the other phone, and I would broadcast it through that. It was screen to screen, picture in picture. It was it was terrible, crazy. But it was doable. It was visible. It worked. We did the first drone live stream in Fragalausfjak. But the majority was through the phone. The majority of the streaming was through the phone, and it was incredible. But I've had some memories, some crazy memories with Fragalausfjak. That was the most intense volcanic eruption out of them all. Like, there's no comparing that one. That one's just, the hike there was just crazy. Some days were like impossible, and then some days you would get to Fragalausfjak and then spend the day there, and on the way back you were in trouble. I mean, I'm talking about crazy wind conditions. Yeah, this video will be it's gonna be up tomorrow. I'm gonna upload it tomorrow because um I'm eventually gonna go to sleep soon, and I'm gonna upload it tomorrow morning, or I'm gonna try to run it. I'm gonna let it run tonight and try to, so it's gonna take a while for it to upload because it's a huge file. So it's gonna take a while for it to upload, and then by tomorrow morning, around, I don't know, I'll schedule it for some time in the morning. It'll be up. So just keep a look at it. I don't know if you want to put the notifications on. It's up to you. But it's definitely going to be up tomorrow, and it's going to be in 4K, high quality, so you can get the details. Obviously, right now it's the stream, and it's in 720. But I'm gonna have this up definitely tomorrow, uh, since it's the most fresh footage from the eruption. But so yes, and to answer your question, yes, it's gonna be up tomorrow, definitely. So the wind started picking up right now here in the Reykjanes Peninsula. It looks like it's kind of windy. I wanted to check the what is it? The wind conditions here. Let's see, what do we got? Wind conditions. Just want to check the forecast for tomorrow, because right now it's rainy, and I want to see if, what do we got for tomorrow? Let's see here. So tomorrow, what's today? So we're on Friday. We're Friday. So it's Friday, August 30th, 2024. It is 12:48 a.m. So happy Friday, everyone. Here in Iceland, it's already Friday. Happy Friday. Tomorrow, today, because we're already in tomorrow. So later today, it is going to be windy. Oh boy, it's going to be windy. We're back with the winds. Great. Oh man, it's gonna be super windy, and the winds are gonna be going. The winds are gonna be going north into Keflavik. So that's not good. And that's all Saturday as well. It looks like it's gonna be windy. And then by Sunday, it starts getting good and bad. But the whole island starts getting really bad. And then and then by Monday, it gets better again. So it looks like it's going to be a crappy weekend, specifically for flying. Hmm. Not good. So wind conditions look crappy for the weekend, which means bad for aerial flying. The cone must be about 90 meters, maybe 80 meters, I think. So tomorrow it's cloudy. So tomorrow it's going to be cloudy but windy. Cloudy but windy, cloudy but windy. But at night it's going to rain. Oh, here comes the rain. So tomorrow night it's going to rain, which is good. As long as it doesn't rain during the day, I think it's fine. But the winds are going to make it worse. And then what do we got? Saturday it starts raining in the morning, and then it's gonna get bad in noon, and then pretty much throughout the entire day. So Saturday will be a crabby day. Sunday will rain as well. Great. Yeah, I mean it was a matter of time until we started getting crazy winds, crazy weather again. So interesting enough, these mountains, the Stora Mountains, so Litley and Stora, the word Skogfell means forest mountain. And what I was told, that that area between Litley and Stora was all kind of like forest, like it had trees or pine trees or some kind of. There was a lot of vegetation for some reason. They were saying that there was a lot of green. There's a forest, obviously, something along like some kind of forest a long time ago. So that's why it's called Forest Mountain. And then everything would kind of just disappeared, I guess, from the eruptions. All right, so we're gonna go back to the live view, full screen. close this up here. Okay, so we're back to the live feed, the live camera, and tomorrow I will upload the footage we just all watched exclusively here on the live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and got a little observation of what it is, what it looks like at the current moment. It's very, very cold right now here. The temperatures are starting to drop here in the Regenus in Iceland, pretty much. Just to kind of narrow it down to a specific place. It's starting to get really, really cold in Iceland. Well, I think the like once you say volcano is like when you start seeing the formation of the cone, and it has matured to that stage of the cone. And I think by that time it clearly you could start saying volcano, because right now I feel like I'm still saying eruption. It's not really a volcano, it's an eruption. It's still trying to figure it out, and if you want to put it that way, like the system is still trying to figure out what it wants to do and how it wants to shape itself. So we witnessed the birth, and now it's like it's like a child growing. It's developing, and we don't know um, how it's going to develop, and how it's going, and how this eruption, how it will design itself into a more, I don't know, teenage stage, and then into its adult stage. But for instance, like Fragadas Fiak reached kind of like that almost adult stage, if you want to say. It was like a very, very beautiful crater. And then eventually it 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 went into a stage where it almost looked like a crown, if I remember correctly. It looked like like a crown, like not like those high top crowns, like a lower style crown, and yeah, I mean, it was definitely you can say a volcano. Like yeah, stratovolcanoes is like I think Etna is a strata. Mount Fuji is a strata. What is it? There's some in the Patagonia as well. I forget what the names are, but those are strata. They're all like super super tall, like high volcanoes. Those are volcano. Like those are considered volcanoes. Like those are that definition of a volcano. The definition of a volcano definitely are those. The one in Guatemala, the fire volcano, I think it's called the Fuego. That's a volcano. That's a the definition of a volcano. And these are just kind of like in the teenage volcanoes. Like these are like more adolescent or young stage volcanoes. Like they don't reach that massive adult stage where they become like crazy, crazy eruptive. Like what's the one in Italy? In what is it? It's in Naples, I think. Vesuvius, I think it's called. I think that's a stratus volcano. That's another big volcano. Mount Vesuvius. Straboli, yeah. Straboli's another one. What's the is Etna erupting right now? Yeah, Mount Etna is, I saw a little bit of Mount. It's incredible. That's incredible stuff. But yeah, I mean, this system I think is going to be erupting for the next 10 years, maybe more. I think it's definitely a thing now. It has it's become a monthly thing. So so we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more. I mean, once this drains out, we have the next one coming. There's no doubt about that. Guys, if I start snoring, just let me know here in the chat, and then tomorrow morning I'll see it. I think that's what happened yesterday. Yeah, apparently yesterday during the one of the streams yesterday night, I passed out during the stream and I was snoring and it was on the I left the mic on. So were you guys able to find out where the new cameras? There's a new camera. So where is it going to be on? because I sure can't find it. No, I saw them when they were putting it up, and then they were leaving. But I mean, I didn't ask anything about like where where it was gonna be, so I assumed that it was gonna be one of the main live feeds.